Merry Christmas, everyone. Welcome to the fucking Christmas review. What the fuck did we just watch, dude?
Impact, Devon.
Explain
2007.
explain to these people how in the ever living fuck you managed to find this fucking specimen of a show.
Well, if you must know, it's actually how I found the other Impact show
Oh, great.
from Deadlock.
What did they say about this?
I don't know. I was listening to some of their reviews, going to sleep, and I randomly, I don't know how I even remembered this, but I woke up in the middle of the night and they were reviewing the show, and I changed it because when I realized they were reviewing a Christmas episode of TNA, I was like, okay, well, this would be something we could review on the podcast.
Great. We watched the
So
Christmas
I don't know what
episode.
they said about it.
We watched the fucking Christmas episode of TNA Impact from 2007.
Yep.
This might have been the most what the fuck show I've ever seen. So, it starts with this whole thing, it goes throughout the whole show, fucking Eric Young's Christmas party. And he has fucking Jeremy
Hmm.
Borash there and Bushwhacker Luke and shit. And he says that he's waiting on Santa. Fucking. So, of all things the show could have started with, it starts with this fucking 8-man tag in a. What was this called?
Christmas Chaos.
Christmas Chaos in a cage match. Basically, it was an 8-man tag inside of the 6 sides of steel, and on the 6 sides of steel, they had a whole bunch of Christmas lights. It was the team of fucking LAX, Hernandez, and Homicide, teaming with Booker T and Scott Steiner, taking on the team of Beer Money. Even well, this is before they were a team, I think. James Storm and Robert Roode, and their partners, the Rock and Rave or whatever the fuck, Lance Hoyt and Jimmy Rave with Christy Hemme.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, because Jimmy Rave got his fucking ass kicked in this match by
Well, he's actually
everybody.
dead too.
I know, but so the only things I remember from this match is that fucking at one point fucking Hernandez and Jimmy Rave were wrestling, and Hernandez threw Jimmy Rave into the cage neck first, and it looked fucking brutal.
Hmm.
This match did not last long by any means. Everybody got like a little bit of time in the ring. It really wasn't that long. They didn't really utilize the cage much, and then like Christy Hemme kept getting up on the side of the cage, and then this random like guy that had bandanas on like pulled her down from the cage and chased her, and they for some reason they said, I don't know why, they said LAX was targeting Christy Hemme for some reason. I don't know why. Um, so while that happened, fucking everybody gets in the ring and starts fighting, and the next thing I know, fucking Booker T hits a bookend on Jimmy Rave and pins him 1, 2, 3, and then the match was over just like that. So there's not much more to say about it than that. It really did not last long. They made it seem like it was going to be this fucking insane 8-man tag inside the cage, but it really wasn't anything special. Fucking.
Yeah.
And then we fucking seen more Christmas party of people showing up to the Christmas party. Fucking, wasn't it the beautiful people that showed up next? Or
Yep.
something? Yeah, so Velvet Sky and fucking Angelina fucking Plastic Love show up. And they're getting there, and Eric Young's talking about how they can service the guests and whatever, and the beautiful people are like, "Oh, we can service them and show them a little holiday cheer." And then Eric Young, for some, I don't know what Eric Young's character was at this time, but he had like the mind of a child, and he kept like believing that Santa was gonna show up to this Christmas party, which he did eventually, but Eric Young had these two like fat, obese, disgusting cousins that were there, and he told fucking the beautiful people they could fucking service them, and the cousins sat there and started vomiting on themselves. And I was like, what the fuck is this, dude? And then fucking at one point ODB came in and was fucking wanting to go to the bar and shit. And then, oh yeah, I forgot to say the show. I forgot to say this. The show started off with the fucking Blueprint Matt Morgan announcing the cage match, and apparently the fucking management of TNA at this time was Jim Cornette, but he was not there, and so Matt Morgan was, yes, because for some reason Matt Morgan was Jim Cornette's right hand man, but
Yeah.
So, Matt Morgan was at the fucking Christmas party as well. Um, so fucking, oh, what was the second match? What the fuck was it?
The fucking pole match.
Oh yeah, so fucking, this was called a double North Pole match. So before that even happens, we see Team 3D, the Dudley Boys, and what was the guy's name? Johnny Devine, that's what it was. They
Yeah.
come out, and Johnny Devine is dressed up like an elf, and Bubba Ray and Devon are dressed up in Santa outfits. And they come out and they're fucking talking about how they're going to be facing Jay Lethal and the Motor City Machine Guns at Final Resolution.
Ew.
What?
That's what Johnny Devine looks like. Oh.
What now?
Oh, it's gross. Oh, he has like he has like a beard now.
Jesus.
Uh,
But they were talking about how they were going to be facing Jay Lethal and the Motor City Machine Guns at Final. Was it Final Resolution?
yeah.
So basically, this match was to decide the stipulation for that. Um, so Bubba Ray starts talking about how they've been mean to Jay Lethal and Motor City Machine Guns, so he wants them to come out and spread holiday cheer. And then we see fucking midget versions of the Black Machismo, Jay Lethal, and the Motor City Machine Guns, and they fucking, each one of them sits on Bubba Ray's lap, and he's asking them what their names are and what they want for Christmas, and fucking, I don't remember what Chris Sabin asked, but fucking mini Alex Shelley asked for a new computer, and Bubba Ray went on this whole thing about, he's like, oh, a new computer so you can go online to put yourself over with the 30 people that follow your MySpace account.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit,
MySpace.
that's fucking dated, bro. Man, I don't even remember when MySpace shut down. I know it was a long ass
It's not
time
shut
ago.
down.
Bro,
Know that.
fucking nobody uses MySpace anymore.
I know that, but like it's not shut down. I know that.
That's crazy that MySpace used to be just as popular as Facebook, and then it fell so hard.
Yeah.
But then fucking the mini Jay Lethal said that he wanted to spend one night with SoCal Val, and fucking Bubba Ray gave him $5 and to spend one night with SoCal Val, and he said, and make sure to give me my change. I guess saying that SoCal Val is like a cheap slut, and fucking every time, like, after they would say what they wanted, Bubba Ray would like throw him down. And then so Bubba Ray's like, they're all mad at him, and Bubba Ray's like, come on guys, it's alright, come on, it's Christmas. And then they fucking slap Bubba Ray, and then fucking Bubba Ray, Devon, and Johnny Devine start beating the shit out of the midgets. And then the real Motor City Machine Guns and Jay Lethal come out, and they clear the ring, and then fucking Chris Sabin gets on the mic, and he's like, oh, we're supposed to have this match later tonight, but uh why don't we have the crew come out right now and set up the candy canes and all that crap, and let's why don't we have this match right here right now. And then it goes to commercial break, and when it comes back they fucking start the match. So basically, if you're wondering what a double North Pole match is basically on either side of the ring there's a pole with a match stipulation on it. On Team 3D's side, there's a fucking match type for a Ultimate X, and then on the other side where Motor City Machine Guns and Jay Lethal are, there's a match type for it says something glass tables or something like that. It's basically a glass tables match. And so keep in mind, Johnny Devine is X Division champion in this. Keep in mind that Bubba Ray and Devon are extremely big, especially Bubba Ray at this time. So you couldn't imagine these two in an Ultimate X. Now, if you're somebody that never watched old TNA, if you don't know what Ultimate X is, well, it's basically they have two ropes in an X shape across the top of the ring with like scaffolding, and you have to shimmy across the rope to get to the middle to unhook the X or the title. There's no way Bubba Ray and Devon are doing that. They're too fucking big.
No,
So
there's no way.
it was an alright 6-man tag. The fucking midgets ended up getting involved and like low blowing Team 3D and stuff. And then fucking the Motor City Machine Guns hit their finisher on Team 3D, and then they win the match. So at final resolution, it'll be Team 3D and Johnny Devine versus the Black Machismo, Jay Lethal, and Motor City Machine Guns in an Ultimate X match. So yeah, that's gonna be fucking dumb. um. So then we go back to the Christmas party, where we see more people arriving. Fucking Kevin Nash arrives, and the beautiful people were pretty much, without saying it, pretty much they want to fuck Kevin Nash, and Kevin Nash wants to fuck them. And Eric Young is like telling Kevin Nash how he can get like a 2-for-1 special with the beautiful people, but Kevin Nash takes it as like a sexual thing. But Eric Young is fucking sitting there talking about milk and cookies. Like, I, and so then what was the fucking I know at one point fucking Awesome Kong showed up, and Eric Young told Awesome Kong that she was gonna be the fucking bathroom security for Santa and shit.
Yeah.
So what was the fucking knockouts match next?
I believe so, because they started getting into like a whole fight
Yeah, so
and
there's like
shit.
a whole so basically ODB and her fucking ugly ass sits there and like calls the beautiful people sluts and starts fighting them, and like and all the fucking the women start brawling. And then up next is the fucking knockouts match, but it wasn't just any
I
knockouts match, Austin. It was a Santa's Workshop street fight, I believe.
I will say I don't care how nostalgic you are or whatever, or how like what I know most wrestling fans have barely any taste because they most of them now watch AEW. But like nonetheless, like ODB fucking sucks, bro.
You know,
She always has. Like, she always has. Her gimmicks suck. Her fucking wrestling sucks. She just sucks.
yeah.
Like,
Fucking so. Who did this match consist of? Well, I'll tell you. So basically, there was a toy box in the ring, and the aim of the match was for all the women to hit each other with toys. So we get Christy, we get the beautiful people, Velvet Sky and Angelina Love, we get Awesome Kong, we get ODB, we get fucking Charmel, we get fucking what was her name? You said Miss Cox.
Roxy. Oh, yeah, oh, I thought you were going to say Roxy LaBelle.
Fucking Mrs. Brooks, even though Austin called her Miss Cox because he was dreaming
I
about
thought.
Cox.
Nah, bro.
But
God damn it. Roxy LaBelle doesn't have a PNG. I have to make a PNG for
fucking
her.
yeah, Roxy Laveau, who for some reason was with the Voodoo Kin Mafia. Um, then fucking hold on, this Awesome Kong, Velvet Sky, Angelina Love, Roxy Laveau, Christy Hemme, Miss Brooks, Charmel. There's two more people. Oh, did I say ODB already? The last,
No, I don't.
the fucking ODB, and then the last person was the fucking Knockouts champion Gail Kim, of all people.
I'm only getting you the people that's going to be hard to get. So
And so what we got here was Gail Kim going straight for Awesome Kong. They were the only two people in this match that seemed like they were legitimately trying to fight each other. And basically, Awesome Kong and Gail Kim were brawling on
I
the
mean,
outside.
I don't know. I think Christy Hemme was putting up a good fight against that monkey.
That wasn't even a monkey.
It wasn't.
The one, not the one at the Christmas party. That shit was a. I'm pretty sure it was a fucking lemur. It did not look like no monkey to me.
No, I'm talking.
It
I'm
should look
talking
like
about the
King
stuffed monkey.
Julian.
I'm talking about the stuffed monkey that she was fighting like right at
Oh,
the end of the
stuffed
match.
monkey.
Yeah.
Well, it was hard to pay fucking attention when every time they started showing what was going on in the ring, they just cut back to Awesome Kong and Gail Kim brawling on the fucking stage. And then the next thing we know, they go backstage and they're just like, oh, they just went backstage. So then we start focusing on what's going on in the ring, and fucking ODB puts Angelina Love inside the toy box and stands on it and starts doing this really cringy, like, dancing. And then she jumps on somebody, and then fucking the beautiful people start kicking her ass because ODB sucks. And fucking, there was one spot where I think she booted Christy Hemme, but fucking Roxy Laveau big booted the fuck out of her. Um, they weren't even really hitting each other with the toys. They were just like kind of throwing shit at each other, like. And
I want to see if I can get a red plush monkey like PNG.
so then Awesome Kong comes back out, and they're like, "Oh, where's Gail Kim?" And fucking Awesome Kong comes back out and gets in the ring and just starts beating everybody's ass. And then she starts throwing people out of the ring. And then she, what?
Getting the fucking red plush monkey fucking PNG.
Fucking, so Awesome Kong hits an awesome bomb on Christy Hemme and gets the pin for the 3 count. So Awesome Kong wins this fucking stupid ass fucking street fight. And then fucking as soon as the match ends, here comes Gail Kim running with down the ramp with a fucking steel chair, and she gets in the ring, and then Awesome Kong tries to grab her, and she does like this weird scorpion kick thing, and then she starts fucking hitting, almost said Karma, fucking Awesome Kong with this fucking steel chair, and she fucking blasted Awesome Kong in the face with the chair, and fucking Awesome Kong just no-sold it. And then her and Gail Kim started brawling, and then this fucking security came out, and they were trying to break them up, but they couldn't hold Awesome Kong back. And then fucking Mike Tenay was like, he was like, please, we want to see Gail Kim versus Awesome Kong at Final Resolution. Make it happen, James E. Is what they were saying. And then that was pretty much the fucking knockout segment. And then we cut back to the fucking Christmas party. Fucking Eric Young is mad because the women destroyed all the food and stuff. And so then fucking who else would show up then the TNA World Heavyweight Champion Kurt Angle shows up to the Christmas party, and fucking Kurt Angle is he's asking about alcohol, and Eric Young decides to tell Kurt Angle that he can have some cupcakes. And Kurt Angle is just like, no, I want alcohol. And then he starts and Eric Young tells him that Santa's coming, and Kurt Angle tries to explain to Eric Young that Santa is not real, just like how Shrek isn't real and how Spider-Man isn't real. So then Eric Young comes up with this fucking stupid theory that Santa is actually Shrek, and saying that Shrek dresses up as Santa to not give away his identity, and that Spider-Man helps him deliver the presents by shooting his web down the chimney, is what Eric Young said. And that at that point, Kurt Angle fucking gave up and said, "Where's the booze? I can't do this." And Kurt Angle proceeded to start drinking.
I will say there was a referee on this show as well that just wears shorts.
Mm-hmm.
I got you a PNG of it for you.
Great.
I found out who he was.
Uh,
By the way, could you believe it that he was a WCW referee too?
oh, great.
Specifically an NWO NWO referee.
I'm dreading of what I'm thinking the next match was, because I think it's the one match.
What one match, Devon?
You know the fucking match. Don't even pretend like you fucking don't. You know what? You know what? You know what?
I
No,
don't know what you're talking about. I genuinely don't know what you're talking about.
I fucking talked about the first three matches. You talk about this fucking shit show.
I don't know what you're talking about, Devin.
Talking about the match that Austin booked Abyss versus Shark Boy, who was injured, versus Relic, which, in case you didn't know, is killer spelled backwards. I found that out. And fucking, to top it all off, the fucking fat, out of shape Goldust character that he does not ever like to talk about, Black Rain. Austin, take it away.
Don't forget his rat Misty. This match was fucking god awful. Jesus Christ.
But Austin, don't forget it wasn't just any match. It was a Silent Night, Bloody Night match with a barbed wire Christmas tree.
But don't forget, Devin, Relic killer backwards is Johnny the Bull.
Mm-hmm. Found that out too.
So this match was terrible. It was nothing but like indie garbage shit. Shark Boy was so out of place, and not to mention Shark Boy was also like so fucking bandaged up in this match.
Yeah, keep in mind, Shark Boy was out of place. Keep in mind, Abyss, Black Rain, and Relic were in this match, and Shark Boy was the one that was out of place.
Is it weird that I kind of want to see Shark Boy in a fucking Monsters Ball with Abyss? Just to see how he would hold up.
No, he didn't hold up too great in this match.
Well, he wasn't at his full power, Devon. He was bandaged up.
Fucking Relic was at his full power. Fucking
Relic looked like he was on fucking roids,
and
dude.
fucking Black Rain looked like he just ate a bunch of damn cheeseburgers.
Black Rain kind of looked like a Twinkie, like a human-sized Twinkie.
He looked like he was
Uh,
fucking. He looked like his fucking like outfit for that character looked like some fucking burnt tinfoil. Like
he
I
kind
don't
of looked
know.
like, he looked like a weird fucking like his outfit's just like one of those like designer sheets like that you
Dude looked like a
like it's one of the
fucking melted Tin Man.
oh Jesus Christ. No, this match is bad. All hell broke loose. Basically, the match ended with Abyss putting down some thumbtacks and glass, which was sugar glass. You could fucking
Mm-hmm.
tell. And then fucking James Mitchell comes to the ropes and tries to get Abyss's attention. And then Judas Matthias.
I'm glad you remembered that because I would not have known how to fucking say that name.
Bro, I I don't even know who he is.
Can you make a PNG of him because
I already did. I sent you like
okay
10 PNGs so far.
okay because I'll be damned if I'm gonna stay up all night trying to
Oh,
find out who Judas Smith whatever the
oh,
fuck
oh!
his name
Trust
is
me,
has a
I had to
PNG.
make one. I had to make one. I couldn't find one. I
Jesus.
had to make one for Relic. I had to make one for him. I had to make one. I had okay. Let me just tell you the PNGs I had to make. Actually, I made a PNG for Black Rain, Judas
Oh my
Matthias,
god.
Relic, Johnny Devine, Roxy Laveau, the Red Monkey that Christy Hemme had, and fucking Mark Johnson, the referee wearing shorts.
Oh, his name was
I'm sorry,
Mark
jorts.
Johnson.
Yep, I found out his name. Mark
That's
Johnson.
such like a generic name too.
But no, fucking, I couldn't fucking find. Apparently, he wrestles mainly in Mexico.
Who Judas?
Yeah,
Is it Matthias? Is that how you say it?
yeah, Matthias.
Judas Matthias. What the fuck, man? All he did, like, he was basically just fucking Gangrel because he fucking spat blood.
And they're marking out for the blood. They're like, oh no, the blood.
Yeah, and then the match ended with Austin's favorite wrestling move of all time.
Fuck you.
Because
So the match.
Relic won with a fucking jackhammer. A jackhammer.
You know,
I
Relic
repeat, a
fucking
jackhammer.
Relic can fucking. Yeah, that was gonna kind of sound sus. Actually, never mind.
What?
Never mind. I was gonna say Relic could lick himself backwards, but then I was like,
what?
wait on, because kill himself, killer backwards is Relic.
Well,
So
where does the licking come from? What the fuck?
lick would be kill backwards, Relic, lick. It sounded sus, so I didn't want to say.
I don't know what was worse, this match or that joke. Jesus.
I
I'm fucking. I'm gonna pull Kurt Angle. Where's the booze?
honestly, this show made me want to fucking go to sleep. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
not that it wasn't entertaining, but the fact that like it's so fucked. Like, I don't know what to fucking do
Yeah,
anymore.
during the show, Austin was like, he was like, when we're done with this review, I just need to go to bed. I can't. So after that fucking travesty, I think we went back to the Christmas party. Oh no, wait, they showed Samoa Joe arriving at some points. So they had like this backstage promo with Samoa Joe, and he was asking where Matt Morgan was, and the interviewer told him that Matt Morgan was at the Christmas party, and fucking Samoa Joe was fucking mad at how they could afford a Christmas party but couldn't afford to give him more money for his contract and whatever. And he told her to deliver a message to Matt Morgan that he was gonna make it the most memorable Christmas party of his life or some shit. So then, fucking, oh god, who even. So fucking, we go back to the Christmas party, and fucking the Motor City Machine Guns and Jay Lethal and the midgets all show up. Next, I think. I don't fucking think I'm missing anybody at this fucking point.
I,
Oh
I,
yeah,
I.
I forgot the most important man that showed up to this fucking Christmas party. Chris Harris fucking showed up, and he was talking about, oh, Eric, where's my present? Today's my birthday. My birthday is on Christmas. And Eric was saying that Jim Cornette's birthday was that day too.
Which is not.
I don't I don't even know with this Christmas party shit no more. There was fucking, I forgot the one part where fucking, for some reason Awesome Kong started like whooping Eric Young's cousin's asses for some reason. I don't know why. And the fucking one took a fucking nasty face bump on the floor. Um,
Yeah.
like the way he. So, my fucking controller died. So I was saying that one of Eric Young's cousins fucking, like the fucking face bump that he took looked like when fucking Gibby died on iCarly. Like, it wasn't as hard, but that's what it kind of looked like. Um, But yeah, still got more people showing up to this fucking Christmas party, and I think there was only one fucking match left on the show at this point. And fucking then, like, before the fucking main event, we fucking see Samoa Joe shows up to the party, and he's like is mad at Matt Morgan and is saying, oh, this is bullshit how you can afford all these cookies and cupcakes and stuff for the Christmas party, but Cornette can't afford to pay me more for my contract. And he's like, you could tell Cornette to take that contract he offered me and stick it, and if you want to find me, I'll be at home. And then Samoa Joe like destroys the whole Christmas party. And then right before the main event starts, we see fucking Eric Young and Jeremy Borash sitting there. Everybody left the Christmas party. It was destroyed. And Eric Young is still dead set on Santa showing up. And then Jeremy Borash is trying to tell him that Santa isn't real and that he's make-believe. And then fucking Santa shows up. And Jeremy Borash looks like he's having an out-of-body experience. And so then we get to this fucking main event, which was a reindeer costume match where the loser, it was a ladder match where the loser had to put on a reindeer costume. And it was, for some reason, the phenomenal AJ Styles versus Kaz. And if you don't know who Kaz is, he's Frankie Kazarian. At this time in his career, he had long black hair. So, but yeah, so basically, whoever lost this match had to fucking put this reindeer suit on. For what it was okay. There's a couple good spots where like AJ got back body dropped onto a ladder in the corner. He did an arm drag on Kaz from the top of the ladder, stuff like that. There's this one fucking fat guy in the crowd wearing a fucking tank top. Austin pointed him out to me. He looked like fucking Homer Simpson. And he was like marking out for everything. Then fucking so AJ is like climbing the ladder to get the reindeer suit. Next thing we know, Kurt Angle comes out, and I'm pretty sure they said this match was to also like whoever it had something to do with the Kurt Angle Christian Cage match, I think. I'm not sure. But fucking so Kurt Angle comes out and he walks to the ring and he's telling AJ to like pull it down, and then he basically is like distracting AJ, and then Kazarian knocks the ladder down, and then Kazarian climbs and gets the reindeer costume, and Kurt Angle is like looking real disappointed. So then all these officials get in the ring. We see fucking Mark Johnson and fucking Earl Hebner was there and all these other referees, and they're trying to make AJ put this reindeer costume on, but he's like refusing, and he literally is like throwing a fit like a 5-year-old. And fucking Austin was saying he was like, at least AJ had his dignity in WWE. But
I mean, I'm not wrong.
so we come to find out that the month prior to this, they did something ungodly on Impact, which we might have to watch next year for Thanksgiving, called the Turkey Bowl, where apparently AJ lost and had to dress up in a turkey costume. And so now he has to dress up in this reindeer costume, and then Kurt Angle gets in the ring and makes him put it on. So AJ puts the whole costume on, and then Kurt like grabs the mic and is telling AJ how he's a disappointment and he's a failure and he's never gonna be anything in TNA, and that he wants AJ to go back to his hotel room and say, Kurt literally said this. He said, "Go back to your. I want you to go back to your hotel room, and I want you to sit there, and I want you to say, I am not a reindeer 1,000 times." Like, what? It's so stupid. And then fucking AJ gets out of the ring, and before Kurt can leave, here comes fucking Eric Young with Santa, and they come out, and Santa's giving presents to everybody in the crowd, giving away fucking TNA merch and TNA DVDs. And then Santa and Eric Young get in the ring, and then Kurt is like, he's like, "Eric, what did I tell you about Santa not being real?" And Eric's like, "Well, Santa's right here." And then Kurt starts going into this whole backstory about how like he got presents from his aunt and his parents, but he never got a present from Santa. And he started talking about how he won gold medals, but even then he still never got a present from Santa, and he was wondering if he could get a present from Santa tonight. And Santa was like, "Sure." And then Kurt Angle was like, "I'm feeling generous. I want to gift a present to someone else." And he was like, what I want for Christmas is for Christian Cage to grow a pair of balls and show up here tonight. Can you do that for me?" And Santa just was pretty much like, "No." And so what Kurt decided to do, being the specimen that he is, first of all, when he first saw Santa, he was doing all these creepy smiles, which I didn't like. And then what Kurt decides to do is he says, "Well, if Christian Cage doesn't want to be here tonight, then we're going to go with my backup request. This is what he said, you want to know what I really want for Christmas?" And then he starts beating Santa Claus's ass. And then he starts beating Eric Young's ass and throws Eric Young out of the ring. And then Perk fucking Angle, decides to, as Santa is trying to get out of the ring, picks his ankle and puts Santa Claus in a fucking ankle lock. And fucking then, as he has him in the ankle lock, Santa's tapping, and then we cut to the stage where there's this big present, and we see the present burst open, and fucking Christian Cage comes out of the present wearing this fucking weird like graphic t-shirt with the most 2000s pair of jeans I've ever seen in my life. And he gets in the ring and he tries to go for a kill switch on Kurt Angle, but Kurt counters it, tries to go for an angle slam, and then Christian Cage backflips out of it and takes out Kurt Angle. And Kurt Angle fucking gets put in an ankle lock by Christian Cage and then gets away. And then Christian Cage celebrates with Eric Young and Santa, and that's how fucking the Christmas episode went off the air for fucking Impact. So, what's your fucking thoughts on all that, Austin?
It's so cursed, bro. It's so cursed. It's so fucking cursed.
Doesn't it just fill you with holiday cheer Aren't you feeling the Christmas spirit? You know, they even put in the title of this. This is free on YouTube, by the way. You can watch it. Impact posted this whole show on YouTube. That's how we watched it. They literally put that it was the best Christmas episode of Impact ever, and they were really hyping it up. So, yeah, that was the fucking Christmas episode of Impact, TNA Impact from 2007. That was a really fucking cursed show. Like, really, really cursed.
You gotta, like, it was better than our first idea, though.
Yeah, because our first idea was fucking, wasn't it the In Your House thing?
Yeah, in your
Or,
house, seasons beatings.
yeah, that show probably would have been boring, honestly. And we would have had to
Yeah,
see fucking King Mabel wrestle. Rest in peace, but fucking,
yeah.
I don't want to see that. But, yeah, fucking, that was our Christmas special review. Fucking happy holidays, everyone. And fucking, I knew they were gonna do some shit with Kurt Angle and Santa on the show. I knew it. Ever since Austin told me about the show, the second I heard about it, I was like, man, I just know something. They're gonna do something with Kurt Angle and Christmas, and by God, they did it. So, with that being said, thank you guys for watching this review. Happy holidays to everyone. Merry Christmas. And let's get back to the fucking podcast.